Stellar Chief Meteorologist Aaron Meyer. Hope you enjoyed the weekend. Some beautiful weather out there today and temperatures starting to warm up again, and that is going to be the trend now heading into this next full week of September. Today's highs pretty close to average, mostly reaching in the mid-70s, not just locally but statewide. Looking at some pretty comfortable conditions overall, but we are going to be talking about the return of summer warmth for the next week, as the upper level pattern is going to favor above average temperatures, coming largely with dry weather, a few minor isolated chances of rain. Otherwise, humidity not too bad. That's pretty common here as we get towards the later part of the summer season, or I should say probably more likely the beginning of fall here in a couple of weeks. But we may see dew points back up around 60 for a couple of days, so you might feel it just a little bit. The weather is very quiet as we go on through this evening. What you don't see here is some of the upper level atmospheric smoke coming in on northwesterly flow. That was a little more evident out there this afternoon. Sometimes hard to pick up and predict by the forecast models, but as we look at that pattern going into tonight, we still have a bit of a plume that'll be pushing through even during the day tomorrow. So we might still have a little bit of a haze out there. Projections are that moves away, but by later Tuesday into the middle of the week, look at all the smoke that is forecast to be in the upper levels to the west, and the upper level flow may favor some of that coming back in. The reason I mention it, not that it's going to bring any precipitation or cloud cover, but it could impact overall our high temperatures. Sometimes it can lead to it being a little bit cooler. So we'll see what happens over the week, but the bottom line is it is going to be warm for this time of year. We are looking at temperatures tonight cooling off back down into the 50s. Of course, we've had some colder nights in recent mornings in the 40s, even in the 30s there one early morning a few nights back. But we're starting to see the air mass warm up, so lows will return to near average in the 50s. Tomorrow, forecasting highs at least in the low 80s. Again, widespread warmth throughout the upper Midwest. Well, we'll keep an eye again on some of those hazy conditions. There is a little bit of a front sitting up to the north, but no worries for us. High pressure system down in Illinois, and it's the upper level flow which is featuring a bit of a building ridge across the northern tier up into Canada, and that is really going to limit any systems from being able to work on into our area over the next several days. So largely a dry forecast. I say largely dry because there is a small chance that a pop-up shower could sneak in sometime on Tuesday afternoon. I'm seeing that in some of the forecast data late today. Otherwise, plenty of sunshine for our Monday. Again, a warm afternoon in the 80s. And then as we head on into Tuesday, we'll keep an eye on this. Otherwise, mostly sunny. Again, maybe a spot shower by later in the day. Otherwise, low 50s for tonight, getting returning temperatures back to average for lows, but it is going to be a warm week ahead. Our average highs are generally in the mid-70s, so running about 10 degrees above normal. Looks like the heat kind of peaks out here between Wednesday and Friday, and as we head into the weekend, temperatures are expected to gradually drop. In about a week or so, we have a chance of maybe a shower or thunderstorm, but a very dry pattern. That's the latest look at your forecast. Join us tonight on WEAU 13 News after Sunday Night Football.